Hi there, everybody, and good morning, everybody. It's Friday. It is going to be a hot one out there today as the heat returns to the area. Got a nice little break yesterday, but the heat builds in for the upcoming weekend ahead. There are a few showers and storms up north this morning, some extra clouds around the area. That'll give way to more sunshine, though, as we go through our day today. A lot more sunshine. In fact, by this afternoon, a light south and southeasterly wind. Could be a little breezier out west. Otherwise, the big story the next couple of days is heat. We're going to see a lot more heat build in. We start to feel it today, but really feel it for the weekend. The other story of the next 24 hours is going to be a thunderstorm activity that develops up in western and central South Dakota. That will then push southeastward into northern portions of Nebraska as we get into the evening hours, and this could kind of develop into a line of storms that starts to bow out as it pushes into northern Nebraska this evening. And so as it does so, severe weather is likely to occur up in these locations. Damaging wind gusts look to be your biggest threat as these press southeastward with time through the evening and overnight hours. Now, the farther southeast they go, they should weaken as they trend southeastward later in the night, so the chance of severe weather gets lower and lower with time. Chances of storms around the Tri-Cities probably not until after midnight, maybe not even until well after midnight, but notice how these start to fall apart as they push farther southeast with time towards 5 a.m. and then towards sunrise tomorrow morning. Maybe a couple of leftover showers around, but for the most part, most of us should be done with the precipitation by early tomorrow morning. A few early clouds will give way to lots of sun and even hotter conditions for our Saturday. And it looks like the hottest day will be on Sunday, just ahead of a cold front that will cool us back for early next week on Monday. So the Storm Prediction Center does have an enhanced risk of severe weather up in northern portions of Nebraska. Now, the next update will come in at 8 o'clock this morning. We'll see if there are any changes to this outlook. But as of right now, this matches my thinking pretty well, as I do think the best chance of your severe weather is going to be up in the far north and northwestern parts of the Local 4 viewing area. And again, as those storms trend southeastward during the evening and overnight hours, they should eventually weaken with time. And again, your primary threat, damaging wind gusts, could be some large hail up there. There's not much of a tornado threat with these storms as they fire up this evening and overnight tonight. By the time they get to the Tri-Cities late tonight or early tomorrow morning, they should be much weaker. There's only a small chance of severe weather in that green shade farther to the south and southeast, that marginal threat of severe storms. The next couple of days, storm chances are very, very hard to come by, but if anything does fire up, severe weather is possible. There's going to be a lot of instability out there. The Storm Prediction Center has highlighted pretty much all of Nebraska and parts of northern Kansas with a marginal threat. But again, our chances of storms on Saturday are very slim. Sunday, the chances are even smaller yet. A small chance of some severe weather towards the northern and western parts of the Local 4 viewing area. Better chances will reside up in the Dakotas. Again, I don't expect much thunderstorm activity for Sunday or Sunday night. Very slim chances. So it's going to become more about temperatures the next couple of days. Today, we return to about 10 degrees above average for this time of the year in the upper 80s and lower 90s in most spots. Some early rain does remain, but should become mostly sunny later on today up in northern Nebraska. Skies become mostly sunny pretty quickly out west. We'll see highs in the lower 90s. Most other locations, upper 80s and lower 90s for this afternoon. Some early clouds giving way to sunshine later on today. And the winds for most locations will be out of the south and southeast at around 5 to 15 miles per hour. Over the coming days ahead, we do have that chance of storms not until after midnight in the Tri-Cities area through about sunrise tomorrow morning or so. About a 30% chance. Better chances will be off to our north and northwest. Otherwise, hot conditions settling in for the weekend with lots of sunshine. The chances of storms pretty hard to come by through the weekend. We could be talking about triple digits, especially south and southeast of the Tri-Cities on Sunday, so it'll be very uncomfortable. Certainly going to be cool weather for your Sunday. A very, very slim chance of rain and thunderstorms Sunday night as a cold front comes through. Most of us will not see that precipitation, though. The bigger story, though, finally cooling down a little bit, becoming a little more comfortable for Monday and through the middle portions of next week with highs in the lower and mid 80s. Also notice the overnight lows do get cooler as well. After a low around 70 early Monday morning, we'll see lows down in the upper 50s for Tuesday morning and Wednesday morning. We'll start to heat it up a little bit more by next Thursday with more small chances of rain and thunderstorms coming in for Wednesday and Thursday. So again, there's not going to be a lot of rain in the forecast over the next 7 days. These chances are very limited. The bigger story will be the heat building in the coming days ahead. So there you go. There's your forecast for this Friday and for the upcoming weekend ahead. Until next time, I'm meteorologist Travis Klineski. Hope you all have a great weekend. God bless.